Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So we're gonna do another installment, the women being ignored in the workplace series. This is by far the most popular and longest running series on this channel. If you guys want more videos like this, check out the playlist linked at the end. There's also links linked in the description. And this whole series is about this whole M2 thing and how men are not having it anymore, guys. Men aren't talking to women at work. They aren't mentoring them. They aren't meeting with them. No travel, right? No holiday parties, no happy hours. Because it's too much risk. And of course, all these chicks can't stand it. They're saying, you mean that you men are going to actually have a logical, calculated reaction to our foolishness?
How dare you?
So we're going to get into this, but before we do, guys, like, subscribe, drop a comment, because it really helps keep this channel going. Check out the playlist linked at the end, and check out my second channel linked in the description, and let's go.
It is 7:12 right now. Startling new research says more than half of men act differently towards women due to the Me Too era.
The study comes from an IU professor who found that some men are more reserved now. News 8's Katie Wisely got a chance to talk to that professor.
Yeah, that's right, you guys. Good morning. So he says that 40% of the U.S. adult population is single at any given time. Now, the research comes from the 9th annual Singles in America study with Match. 5,000 single Americans took part, and one IU professor says more than half of single men say the movement changes the game in dating. 15, and most IU students are headed to class.
Women have a lot of more power now, and I think that this movement, was supposed to happen.
Freshman Summer Johnson.
Of course she would, right, guys? Because it's all about power, right? It's all about power. Cutting men's power and giving women power. And you guys might ask yourselves,
how could they cut the power, man? They're animals.
It's because, once again, guys, there's a small group of men that want to redistribute wealth and power from all of us other men to themselves by using women and the system.
And says the Me Too movement was long overdue.
A lot of guys try to understand women more now, and I think that they try to respect women just because of the movement.
And it's had an impact on young men.
I feel like they go out of their way to try to make sure that they're not crossing any boundaries or anything like that.
2 years ago, the story broke of Harvey Weinstein's sexual abuse allegations. Since, women all over the world have used the hashtag #MeToo on social media to tell their story.
We also know that the Me Too movement brought to light that a lot of these troublesome behaviors were on the part of men.
Clown world, right there, guys. Guys, how much soy milk do you think this dude drinks in a day? Look at that. And guys, don't you think that it's rich, that Hollywood, that's a known cesspool of debauchery, right, has a nerve to try and dictate to us morality now when they were the ones doing most of this foolishness in the first place? And you notice, he just said men. He didn't say some men. He just said men. And I guarantee you dig through his past, guys, woo, man.
Which is why Dr. Justin Garcia, a leader of the Kinsey Institute at IU, wanted to ask men if the movement has changed their behavior.
40% of men said they're a bit more reserved at work, and 34% of men said they're a bit more reserved on a date. So those are pretty big numbers that suggest to us that large numbers of men are behaving differently.
Sociologist Isabel Hunt says most men don't even realize what they say might be offensive to women.
Because women get offended based on their feelings. Okay? Guys, you ever notice how men give women grace when they say stuff? Because we have thick skin. We don't assume malice much, and if we don't really get insulted much. But women, they always get angry and insulted, and they assume that their way of communicating is the default.
And women are not enemies to each other, but this really allows us to take a look at where are we at, how can we bring more balance and compassion into the relationship between men and women. However, I also noticed that a lot of the Me Too has turned into revenge.
There it is. She said it. She said it. She said it. Not me, guys. She said it. She said M2 has turned into revenge. I'm going to give her a round of applause. Told you guys, this whole feminist movement, all this stuff is revenge against men.
So we're just turning tables, but we create the same scenario, just different positions.
There you go.
And that's where it becomes dangerous.
IU freshman William Bonilla says there's not much talk about the movement among men on campus.
I feel like with time it will gain popularity and more people will be, feel comfortable talking about it.
God, this guy's a simp. Guys, rate this guy on the Simpometer, okay? And guys, you'll see something here in a little bit. Watch.
But not all men are oblivious.
Staying within borders and
there he is, opening the door for this chick. I guarantee he's in the friend zone. He's not getting any nay-nay. And homegirl, she's a freshman in college, guys, and we all know what she's spending her time doing. Right there, dude. Homeboy is a friend zone simp. He's like, I think the M2 movement's great. Right?
Respecting what they want and listening to what they want and, working with them and not doing anything forcefully.
Dr. Garcia says the next step, finding a
Look at
middle
this.
zone, which is...
Look at this. Guys, look. I didn't notice this before. Indiana University of Bloomington Outstanding Junior Faculty Award presented to Justin Garcia for gender studies. Right there, dude. This invalidates every single thing this knucklehead has to say.
a middle zone, which isn't easy.
They don't want to be so extreme that they're afraid to say anything to someone,
Please.
particularly of a different gender, but they also don't want discrimination and harassment. So finding that place is not easy. And we're trying to use research to chip away at understanding all the issues that are there to help inform better policies, better practices at workplace, and also in our study in people's dating lives.
As for students, the focus, opening their eyes and ears now more than ever. Since 2010.
And guys, once again, look at this. Let's go back to this knucklehead's degree, okay? He's a gender studies professor. But he still has doctor next to his name. And people are going to listen to this guy. Hopefully they can put two and two together. It's not too late. Because, guys, anytime you listen to someone like this, sorry, guys.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Clown world, right? Guys, do what we do best, guys. Vote with your wallet and your feet. At work, don't talk to these chicks unless it's directly work related. Try and email as much as possible. Don't answer the phone. Don't do chats on Skype or whatever you guys use, okay? Use 1 to 2, 3-word answers, okay? And make sure there's someone in the room at all times, guys. Don't put yourself at risk. If you have to show up to some type of function, show up, make the rounds, say hi, 1-word greetings and answers, and get the hell out of there as quickly as possible. That's the only way to be safe. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one.